Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, the MC Tam, on the side, Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Tan Tiger 01, hit that bell notification button, follow me on Twitch at MC Tam1 and Instagram as well. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the first T20 between West Indies and Bangladesh 2018 that technically happened on July 31st. Back to square zero. I'll have to say this. First of all, the difference between both the sides, it was not that uh, evident because, like I said, this game was not that much of a proving ground because you had a lot of rain, then you had more rain, and you had the game brought down, like the game made shorter and whatnot. So you had a lot of people put out of the comfort zones, but still, even within the comfort zones, even the team selection, you saw like there was some problem with that. I don't know why did they play so many spinners on a pace wicket, especially when it comes to St. Kitts, because you saw bowlers like Kesrick Williams and Kemo Paul, they actually got a lot of bounce and they got a lot of they got a good amount of movement as well, and a lot of batsmen were beat. Bangladeshi batsmen, let's say Mushfiqur Rahim, he was beaten by the bounce trying to play the ramp shot. So I don't know why Bangladesh did not, instead of playing Nazmul Islam, why did like they have Shakib Al Hasan, they have Mehdi Miraz. Why do you need a third spinner? If you need a third spinner, you have Mahmudullah. Like why did they pick Nazmul Islam and not Abu Haider Rani? I would have picked one of the more younger pacers. In fact, give Ariful Haq a ball. And once again, that good for nothing piece of shit, Shama Sharkar was back. I don't know why he was back. Why wasn't Litan Das opening with Tamim Iqbal? Because at least Litan Das can hit the ball. Shama Sharkar, he's going back. He's going back foot to a ball that's pitching on his feet. Essentially on his feet, he's going back foot. So this game, nothing went the way of Bangladesh. Like even the 2-3, like Mustafiz, he tried, but what do you expect him to do when he has such a low total to defend? And when you have so many West Indies having so many heavy hitters in their side, what do you expect one Mustafiz to do? Your batsmen are failing. You lose 5 wickets in the first 10 overs. Like there's not that much a bowler, no matter how good they can do. At least Mahmudullah knew this ground and he tried. Like people like Mushfiqur Rahim should have should have tried as well. Shakib Al Hasan, he like he should have tried more as well. And like I said, look, if anything, the very first delivery by Ashley Nurse to Tamim Iqbal should have told you Bangladesh's mindset going into this. They wanted to dominate, and West Indies are an experienced enough T20 side, two-time world champion, to know exactly how to deal with a team like this. This is why on a pace wicket, they started with a spinner. Keep that in mind. On a pace wicket, they started with a spinner. So West Indies, even their strategy was good. Yes, they dropped a few catches here and there, but still, Bangladesh could not capitalize on it. That was the biggest problem. They were shell shocked. They were underprepared. You name it. You name it, because this was way more than a 143 for nine pitch. This was a 1-8, at least a 170, 180 pitch. So in the end, like Bangladesh, even their team planning is not good. So that's why I said square zero. Square one is with the proper team, do the basics right. That's square one. You don't even have the proper team, so square zero. So that's about it. But still, this is T20 cricket. You never know what's gonna happen. Since the games are smaller, the more the amount of variability. This is they teach you this in statistics. If your sample size is smaller, if the number of people you're dealing with is smaller, then your sensitivity is actually like you're very, very, very high. If you want something to be proven right, because the amount of variation, like small variations will mean a lot more in a small group rather than a large groups. Large group. Same thing with T20 cricket. You know, with T20, since it's a smaller game, these smaller moments, these smaller boosts of momentum and whatnot, shifts in the game, these mean a lot more. Bangladesh have yet to even get like 1 foot right in this. 1 foot right. Yeah, they had a good Nidahas trophy, but after that, what happened? The if I'm not mistaken, they lost 5 matches in a row. The Nidahas finals, the three T20s against Afghanistan, and this one. So hopefully, they have a new coaching staff. They have a new support structure in place. Hopefully, they can guide this team much better. This is a team with a lot of potential, but hopefully they can guide them better. And hopefully, Shakib Al Hasan can learn how to bowl a bit more economically. I was not happy with his economy rate, even though if it's a smaller game, like a shortened version of a short game, I did not like his economy rate. All right, now for the second and third T20. Here's the thing: it's happening in Fort Lauderdale. There's a good chance I'm not gonna go, but it's happening over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. You want my advice? This is what I've heard. The ball swings a lot, and I mean a lot in the United States. People who have played like not red ball, white ball cricket, they have told me this. The ball swings a lot. So something for Bangladesh to be aware of. And Shakib Al Hasan has played here. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even Mahmudullah and Mehdi Hassan Miraz, they might have played in the United States as well, because the Lauderhill ground at Fort Lauderdale is actually used as one of the venues of the CPL. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cover the next 2 matches once the third match is over, because it takes a bit of time for the highlights to come out. Amongst all the channels I have, I don't have this channel. In fact, that's one problem with Willow TV. Willow TV has very, very bad reach in the United States. It's concentrated only to like 1 or 2 areas. So yeah, if they can include it in, because I look, here's the thing: I have the PS4 Elite Slim package. The Elite Slim package is the most number of channels you can get. No matter how much you pay, it's the most number of channels you can get. Cut a deal with Sony. Put that channel on there. In fact, Sony just jacked up their prices. But I'm still gonna stick around for at least for the foreseeable future. For it might even go up to 2-3 years. Who knows? Because PS View, it's a good service. Trust me. Anyways, that's about it. I'm looking forward to your comments and suggestions. Let me know who your playing 11 will be in the second and third T20 for Bangladesh and for West Indies as well. Let's start a discussion. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And thank you to all the new subscribers. This is your boy, Tamil, and we said the Bengal Dragon signing out.